Welcome along. We're taking a deep dive today into the very start of the brand new football season.
That's right. The MTN8 2025-26 tournament kicking off. Always exciting.
Yeah, and specifically we're unpacking that clash everyone was looking forward to. Orlando Pirates versus Polokwane City.
A big one to start the season.
For sure. And our mission here, well, it's really to dig into what happened, isn't it? Pull out the key insights, maybe some surprising moments, who really shone.
Exactly. And we're using the play-by-play commentary from the match, which is great because it gives you that raw moment-by-moment feel.
Right. So it's not just about who won, but how they played, who stepped up, and maybe what clues it gives us for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's like having a forensic look, seeing how these teams with new players and maybe some early nerves reacted in a big knockout game like the MTN8.
Okay, so let's set the scene first. Lineups, expectations. Pirates had 3 new starters out there.
They did. And the big name, of course, Adlamadu, the former Morocco international. Remember him from Marumo Gallen last season? Looked good.
Yeah, significant signing. And Polokwane City, they had new faces too.
2 new signings for them, yeah. Levi Mashani leading the line was the notable one.
But Polokwane had some hurdles right from the get-go, didn't they, before a ball was even kicked?
Oh, definitely. Missing Cheoke and especially Madaluri to injury, that's a massive blow.
Madaluri, the commentary called him a flying fullback. Played for Fulham, Rennes.
Exactly. That's top-level European experience.
Yeah.
Losing that kind of attacking threat from the back, it forces a whole tactical rethink.
Yeah, it must have really impacted their game plan right from the whistle. Tough start for them.
No doubt. Sets a difficult tone.
But, one team's challenge is another's opportunity, and Pirates, well, they just exploded out of the blocks.
They really did. And Oswin Apollos, new signing, playing against his old team, nearly scores with his first touch.
Incredible. Talk about making an instant statement.
Right. Nearly snuck it in at the far post. Showed that pace, that unpredictability you want from a new attacker.
And then, 12 minutes in, he does score?
Yeah. And it looked almost simple, didn't it? But the build-up was key.
Tell us about that.
Well, you had Muyu involved, setting it up, but it was Dooley's deep pass that was crucial. Just bypassed what looked like a really congested midfield.
Straight through to Apollos.
Straight through. And Apollos, he started on the right, but there he was, popping up near the first post to finish. That diagonal movement. Interesting.
Yeah, showing that mobility already. He was an early signing in the window, wasn't he?
He was. Seems like they knew what they wanted. And that run, maybe it hints at how they plan to attack this season, exploiting those channels.
Could be. And the momentum just kept rolling for Pirates, because soon after the goal, the penalty.
Apollos again.
Yeah.
Even with a slightly heavy first touch, he had the pace to recover, get there first, and draw the foul. Relentless pressure.
And Mswangi stepped up to take it.
Yeah, looked very confident. Sent the keeper the wrong way.
2-0. Just like that. A real dream start for the Buccaneers, especially considering that loss to Kaiser Chiefs in the Netherlands Cup final recently.
Absolutely. A real contrast. And significantly, it was the new boys making the immediate impact, adding something positive right away.
Shows the value of good recruitment, I suppose.
It certainly does. Psychologically important, too, bouncing back like that.
But, okay, it wasn't all one-way traffic. Polokwane City, they did try to fight back, didn't they? Levi Mashani seemed central to their efforts.
He really did. Especially considering he apparently hadn't played since last December. That's a long layoff.
Wow. So what did you make of his performance?
Really impressive, given the circumstances. Good ball control. He was clever at finding space between the center backs. And physically strong. He won his battles.
That's quite something after such a break.
It really is. Speaks volumes about his condition and, his natural game intelligence. Even when he strayed offside once or twice, he still looked a threat, always involved.
So he gave the Pirates' defense something to think about.
Definitely. A real focal point for Polokwane. Makes you wonder how sharp he'll get with more games under his belt.
And Polokwane had other moments, too. The commentary mentioned some bright spots, particularly on the counter.
Yeah, they did show flashes. Some of their counterattacks had real speed and precision. The commentary highlighted the weight of the pass, being spot on sometimes.
Like that hot chance.
Exactly. Mashani involved again, playing him in. Hot shot, just shaved the crossbar. So close.
Shows the potential was there, even at 2-0 down.
For sure. It underlined that they carried a threat, especially in transition, if they could just refine that final ball or finish.
But they struggled with that. Converting chances?
Yeah, that seemed to be the issue. They won a few corners, got into some decent positions through those counters, but couldn't quite make it count on the scoreboard.
The classic problem. Doing the hard work, but missing that final piece.
It's off of the difference, isn't it?
Mm.
Especially in knockout football. You have to take your chances when they come.
And while Polokwane were trying to find a way back, there were defensive battles happening too. Any standouts there?
Well, the commentary picked out Mentosi for Polokwane, making a really good block at one point. And for Pirates, Bugazi had a good recovery tackle. So, individuals working hard.
But you mentioned Polokwane's attack showing promise. Did Pirates look entirely solid at the back?
Not entirely, no.
Yeah.
That's maybe the area for improvement for Pirates, based on this game anyway.
Oh. What did you see?
They seem to struggle a bit dealing with crosses coming into the box and maybe defending set pieces, corners specifically.
Right.
The commentary even mentioned Bugazi slipping at a key moment defending one. So, yeah, a potential vulnerability there despite their attacking flair.
Interesting. So dominant attack, but maybe a few question marks defensively.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Something they'll need to keep an eye on as the season progresses, especially against teams that are strong from wide areas or set plays.
And what about Shundu for Pirates? He seemed to have a mixed game.
Yeah, he did. Got into some really good positions, played one fantastic defense-splitting pass, according to the commentary. Shows his quality. But there was also mention of a heavy touch at times, losing possession. And then he seemed to be maybe limping or had cramp. He came off eventually.
So moments of quality, but maybe concerns about consistency or fitness there.
Possibly. Losing a player like that disrupts your rhythm too. So, yeah, a bit of a mixed bag for him on the day.
Okay, so let's pull back a bit and look at the bigger picture. The MTN8 itself, high-stakes competition.
Oh, absolutely. It's often called the richest prize in knockout football here. Huge incentive for the clubs.
And the final's not far off, is it?
No, September 13th is the date set for the final. So the tournament moves quickly. Every result matters hugely.
So what does this opening match really tell us then about Pirates' potential, Polokwane's resilience?
Well, for Pirates, you'd have to say the potential looks high. New signings clicking immediately, attack looking potent. That's a great sign.
But with that defensive caveat we mentioned.
Exactly. They need to ensure they're solid at the back, too. Translate that early promise into consistent performance.
Right.
For Polokwane City. They showed resilience, definitely. Didn't fold after going down early. Show they can create chances, especially with Mashani back leading the line. The challenge for them is obvious. Find that cutting edge, turn those chances into goals.
Right. Build on those flashes of quality.
Precisely.
Okay, so let's quickly recap. We saw a really dynamic start to the MTN8. Pirates flying out the blocks, new players making a massive difference.
Yeah, Apollos and Mwangi really announcing themselves.
But Polokwane City, despite injuries and going down early, showed promise. Mashani looked strong. They had moments on the counter.
Definitely. It really highlighted the drama and the pace of knockout football right from day one. Compelling stuff.
So, thinking about this deep dive, what really stood out to you listening in? Was it those quick-fire goals from Pirates? Maybe the individual duels like Mashani battling the center backs? Or perhaps those early signs of strengths and weaknesses for both teams?
As we look ahead in the MTN8, that big prize waiting, the final only just over a month away, it does make you think, doesn't it?
That's it.
Well, how will a team like Orlando Pirates manage those defensive issues we talked about? Can they tighten up while keeping that attacking threat?
Yeah, good question.
And for Polokwane City, how do they build on those promising moments? Keep that physical presence going, especially with Mashani needing game time after his long break. It kind of raises that bigger question.
Which is?
How much does his early season form in a high-pressure cup competition actually tell us about sustained success, especially when strengths, and maybe more importantly, weaknesses, are exposed so early on?